Sponsorships, broadcasting rights, and merchandise sales could potentially flourish. Having a direct presence in Europe would give the NBA control over its branding and help it expand its global footprint in a way that transcends just marketing individual games or players abroad. Developing international talent. One of the most compelling reasons for the NBA to start its own league in Europe is talent development. The NBA is already home to some of the most outstanding international players in the game, including Luka Doncic from Slovenia, Giannis Antetokounmpo from Greece, and Nikola Jokic from Serbia. These stars have made an indelible impact on the league and helped boost its popularity in their respective home countries. By creating a European league, the NBA would not only have a direct pipeline for scouting and developing international talent, but would also ensure a more structured pathway for young European players to reach the NBA. Currently, many talented European players face obstacles in their pursuit of an NBA career. While some may be able to join NBA teams after competing in European leagues, others are forced to develop in less competitive environments, limiting their exposure to the high level of play seen in the NBA. A European league backed by the NBA would serve as a critical middle ground for athletes who aspire to make it to the highest levels of the sport. Moreover, European leagues have often been criticized for their lack of player development infrastructure compared to the NBA. By implementing an NBA-style structure with proper coaching, facilities, and player development programs, a European NBA league could elevate the level of basketball across the continent and serve as a breeding ground for the next generation of global basketball stars. Strengthening relationships with European teams and sponsors. The NBA has been increasing its ties with European basketball teams in recent years. For example, EuroLeague clubs like Real Madrid, Fenerbahce, and CSKA Moscow have forged partnerships with NBA franchises, and top NBA stars often participate in European charity events, summer camps, or promotional tours. A dedicated European league would further solidify these relationships, creating new avenues for sponsorship deals, broadcasting partnerships, and player development contracts. In addition to strengthening its ties with European teams, the NBA would likely see a boost in sponsorship opportunities. European brands have been increasingly keen to partner with the NBA, recognizing its ability to capture a wide-reaching global audience. A European-based league would give these companies a more localized, focused platform through which they can engage with fans and consumers across the continent. Evolving sports landscape. The global sports industry is changing rapidly, and the NBA recognizes that it must evolve to stay ahead of the curve. Other sports leagues, such as soccer's UEFA Champions League, have set the stage for international competitions that engage fans across multiple countries. The growing success of the Premier League and La Liga demonstrates the massive potential that exists for sports leagues to operate at a continental rather than national level. By creating a European basketball league, the NBA could position itself as a trailblazer, offering a regional competition that mimics the success of European football leagues. The ability to have a consistent and high-profile competition with European teams would allow the NBA to directly compete with Europe's most popular leagues. This would not only bolster its brand, but would also improve the quality of the game globally by creating more competitive environments for European basketball players. Strategic long-term growth. The NBA is looking beyond the immediate future. The goal is to ensure the league's growth for years to come. An NBA-backed European league could play a pivotal role in achieving long-term stability and expansion. The NBA has been able to attract an increasingly global fan base in recent years, especially with the rise of streaming services and digital platforms. By establishing a stronger presence in Europe, the NBA would solidify its place as a global brand and set the stage for further expansion into other regions, such as Africa or Southeast Asia. Additionally, the success of the European League could lead to the formation of similar ventures in other regions. The NBA has always been about pushing boundaries and exploring new opportunities, and a European League could be a catalyst for future international leagues that would elevate the game worldwide. Conclusion. The NBA's exploration of launching a basketball league in Europe represents a forward-thinking move that combines the league's global ambitions with a growing demand for basketball talent, international exposure, and fan engagement. A European league would provide a platform for developing top-tier international players, further enhance the NBA's global brand, and bring financial and commercial benefits through new sponsorships, media rights, and partnerships. In many ways, the NBA's pursuit of a European league reflects the league's understanding that it must continue to innovate and expand its reach if it wants to maintain its dominance in a rapidly changing sports world. It's not just about basketball, it's about building a global network that ensures the sport thrives for generations to come. The potential success of a European league would be another chapter in the NBA's ongoing quest to grow the sport basketball and engage new audiences worldwide.